Good morning, class. So before we get started, we're going to do a little review on our multiplication sentence. So we just learned that a multiplication sentence is made up of three numbers. So the first number is the spot right before the multiplication sign, and this tells us how many equal groups we have. And then the second number comes after the multiplication sign, and it tells us how many are in each group. And then our third and final number is the product of these two multiplied together. So we are going to do a few problems together. So if we look at our first one, we are going to dissect this first by finding out how many groups are in this number sentence. So in this first spot is going to be our groups of, and then this one is going to be how many are in each group, and that will help us find our answer. So each of these hops right here represent a group. So if we count how many hops there are total, it'll tell us what to put for our first number. So let's go ahead and count these out. So we have our first loop here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have 8 is our first number for our total number of groups. So to find our second number, we need to figure out how many numbers are in each group. So between where we begin and where this hop ends is 0 to 2. So that tells us that there are 2 within this group. Now let's check and make sure each of our groups have the same number. So our first group, like we said, has 2. 2 to 4, there's another 2. So 1, 2. And then 4 to 6 is plus 2, so 1, 2. 6 to 8 is 1, 2. 9 to 10, 8 to 10 is 1, 2. 10 to 12 is 1, 2. 12 to 14 is 1, 2. And 14 to 16 is 1, 2. So it looks like there are 2 in each group. So our first two numbers are 8 times 2, so 8 groups of 2. So I'll go ahead and let you guys work that out. And we all should have gotten 16. And if we look at our number sentence, that is where everything ends. So that should tell us our answer. Okay, so we're going to move down to our second one. We're going to do the same thing. So let's count our number of groups. So how many number of hops there are. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our total number of groups is 5. And now we have to figure out how many are in each group. So let's see, 0 to 4, that is 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 8, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 to 16 is 1, 2, 3, 4. And 16 to 20 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So within each group, there are 4 numbers. So go ahead and work out what is 5 times 4. Very good. We all should have gotten 20. And if we look at our number line, our arrow ends at 20. So now we'll go down to our last one. Let's go ahead and I'm going to have you guys work this one out on your own. Show me on your number line what 2 times 6 would equal. So I'll give you guys a minute and go ahead and work this out. All right, so now that I've given you guys time, so this number tells us again what, very good, how many groups we have or how many hops. So, and then how many numbers are in each of those groups? We have 6. So our very first line, or hop, should be from 0 to 6. So we're going to draw a line from here to here, and that's our first hop, and we have 2 of these. So how many is 6 from 6? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should get us all the way to 12. And if we do our math, 2 times 6 should equal 12. Oops. Very good.